or if they're hitting the first serve, they're winning most of the points. Very, very, very important. Okay, guys, when I say go, I want all four of you to sprint to the net, touch it as fast as you can, and I want you to sprint back. You don't have to run backwards, you can just turn around and sprint. Whenever I say go, keep going. Go! Fast as you can, hit it, turn around, sprint back. Cool, let's serve. Lindsay, when do you do most of your free throws for basketball practice?
At the end of the practice.
How come? Why do you do free throws at the end?
Because you're tired.
Yeah, because you're tired. They happen, you know, the end came off and all that kind of stuff. Keep going. It's very important. Again, keeping it real is the topic. That you get them out of breath. Give them a few seconds and let them serve. Right? Go! Go, guys, go! And they love this, man. Your players will thank you for allowing them to get to do this. I hit in my brother's presentation yesterday, and today's my day to get him out. You should thank me, dude. You should say thank you for allowing me to get this workout. Let's see anything. Another thing about realistic practice, routines. Always have a routine. This gets back to what I said about learning realistic practice is a lot of work. If you know your players well, I'm watching Lindsay and she just bounced it 3 times. If I saw Lindsay bounce it twice, I would say to Lindsay, that's not your routine. You don't bounce it twice. You bounce it 3 times. You got to pay attention to that stuff. If Scott's taking 3 seconds between his serves, go! If he's taking 3 seconds between his serves, I'm going to notice that as a coach. And say, Scott, that's not your routine. That is not how you play your tennis match. That's not how you do it. So you got to pay attention to those little details, those nuances of their serve routine. Okay? Let's see. Another thing that works real well is the basket out there. Sit basket out in front. I think that's a cool thing. I'm going to show you what happens with that sometimes. Hold up for a second. I don't want to get hit. It's good to put the basket out in front and have them hit the serve. Go ahead, man. Hit the serve and go in and get it. Pretty farther if you want. Just to get him moving forward. But I want him to probably accelerate more into that. Maybe this back. I'm just fine. You ever seen this in your practice? All the time in my place. They'll hit the serve and it looks like this. While they're going back to get the next ball. Drives me nuts. So anyway, just pay attention to those tiny little details, okay? They make a difference. They absolutely make a difference. Okay, guys, let's get into Fed drills. How about all 4 of you down there on the baseline? And if you have questions, just find me afterwards. I really don't have time with all the stuff I've got to address a whole bunch of questions during. But afterwards, find me, no problem. I can email you the outline if you want. There's a lot of writing. I made a presentation in Indy. The last time it was in Indy. On the topic was very, very, very similar. And in learning and coming to conferences and watching speakers, I've changed even since then on what I do. Let's do all 4 of you in that corner. I'm going to show you one of the changes. All 4 of you in that corner. Don't do this. I'm not saying there's never a place for it, okay? Hit two balls and then switch lines. I mean, hit 2 balls, go back in line. Here you go. Don't do much of this, okay? It's just not good. Who was it yesterday? Craig? Yeah, Craig said at the very beginning, get away from the cart. Get away from the cart. That's one place where I've really changed. I used to do this all the time. Put him in lines. It's just not realistic. He knows where I'm going to hit the ball and all that kind of stuff. Scott, start in the middle. Or I'd put him in the middle like this, and I'd say, all right, I went down the line. Anybody see a problem with that? Down the line still, okay? What's the problem with that? Anybody? I don't want him hitting down the line on that deep ball back there behind the baseline. So this is a change, but I'm going to show you, and I hope coaches, you're doing this in your practices now. I don't feed from over there that often. USPTA is really pushing this. There's a lot of good videos, they get speakers, we can learn all this stuff. Let's do 2 lines, guys. One right there, you can start right here. Right in the middle. Lindsay, you can start one there. I don't spend as much time over there anymore. It's over here. So right now we're in this Fed drills category. Here's what I want you all to do. You're just going to beat the ball, hit it, and then shuffle off to the back of the other line. And I never want to see your back. Okay? Never turn around, ever. Ready? Here we go. So it's more like this now. Lots of fingers, just one and go. I saw your back, Rob, dude. You're gonna have to like do push-ups or something, man. And that's again one of those details you gotta notice as a coach. I'm sorry about him. I just met Rob this weekend. He's pretty cool. My first Canadian friend. Okay, so how do we make this a little more realistic? Both lines are now forehands, okay? Both lines are now forehands. Please do not, when you do your Fed drills, that this is the backhand line and this is the forehand line. No. Sometimes, but I fed them just now, we don't have to do that, but when I fed them, those are backhands, okay? But that's not realistic. You want to teach your kids to do the work that it takes to get the shot that they want, okay? Teach them, don't take what you get what you want. All right, you want the forehand over here, right? Sure. So here's what's going to happen. It's no longer forehand backhand line. It's hit the shot, you should hit line. That's what it is. Here you go. Boom. See the change? Totally different. Sky grip. Get one ball and go. At my club, we teach there is no such thing as a backhand from here. And obviously, again, it depends on speed. It depends on the player. Absolutely know that. There's variables. I totally do. But that is not a backhand ever for you, right, Rob? Cool. Take them all down the line, guys. Take them all down the line. Scott wants to hit a backhand. I don't care. Maybe Lindsay wants to hit a slight backhand or something. I don't care. Take them all down the line. Notice my feet change. It's important. We're keeping it real. How do my feet change? They're shorter. Just like Lindsay said earlier. They're shorter. Cross court. Which gets to the next point on there. I don't know, I'm not sure what you have on your outline, but feet out of the strike zone often. Okay? Feet out of the strike zone often. Cool? Tennis is a game, I think it's Rick, is it Macy or Mackey? Anybody know? Mackey? I heard both names just now. He always says, I love that he talks about tennis as a game of emergencies. It is. It's a game of emergencies, man. So when you practice, you got to create emergencies all the time. Like right there, I think he's got a ball right there. That's an emergency. And you saw how he handled his emergency. Right there. Very good. Let's see here. You saw my brother feed some drop shot stuff. Use disguise with your words and body language. Just do it again. 2 lines right here. Go, Scott. Boom. Give him stuff like that. Don't let him know what's coming. Lindsay, your butt. Okay? That's you. Mix it all up. Look at him. Throw it to her. Look at him. Say his name. Call her. Mix it up. Don't let him know what's coming, okay? Don't let him know what's coming. Another thing we do. I'm going to try this right now. This is something Scott and I learned from playing college tennis. Again, with Ron Albers at Denison University. Pressure balls. So what I do is we mix up the basket with all different colors. And they each mean something. Let's say at our college it was 2 balls, but you can demonstrate later for the class. Okay? These are worth 2 balls. Those are sprints that we do all the time. So I'm just feeding to them tennis balls. If they miss one of these, if they miss any tennis ball that's other than the yellow ones, they're running. They know it when it's done. When it's done. In college, we didn't have these things. They were the deadest, dirtiest tennis balls. And you would roll them in mud, and they wouldn't bounce. It'd be very, very difficult. We hated those things, man. So let's do that right now, okay? Just real quick. Hit whatever you want. Hit whatever you should. They ask if it's forehand, so hit whatever you should. Which could be what he wants. Here you go. Hit a ball and lead. See, Lindsay knows that's the red one. That matters. Awesome. Come on. Scott's emergency. Good job. Anyway, just throw in different colors and they have consequences. Scott, what time you got on there? All right, 9:38, cool. A couple things on here under the Fed drills. Coach call a shot, player call a shot. Let me do this real quick. I'll go over here. This is a situation when you would want to come over here, probably on the side of the court. Rob, no, Scott, you're up by yourself. This isn't bad, dude, seriously. It's not bad. Is there anybody that would want to pick up a few balls and walk around over this? Dad? Emma? So, you ready? Cross court. I'm going to call it you did. Cross court. down the line. Hit it loud. Hit it loud. Oh man, I forgot we're inside. Sorry, hit it loud. Notice I'm being the appropriate shot if I want him to hit it loud. Drop shot. You better hit a good one. You spoke on it yesterday, dude. Cool. Tony, you're up. Then you change it to, you tell me. Tell me where we're going. I love this. I just think it's real.
Drop shot.
From there? Dude, what shot is that good? Go, Lindsay, you're up. You're letting them that make the decisions. I can't hear you. You got to say it with confidence, and that's important. You don't want to say cross court, down the line. You got to be confident. Cool, good job. You're up, Rob. Whatever you want. Cool. Now, starting with Rob, he's going to think it. He's not going to say anything. Just think it. Think really loud. Okay? Think loudly. Are you thinking loudly? Dude, you almost like my dad. Did they go where you were thinking? Cool. Again, that's a realistic aspect. Have them think it. Get Scott, you're up. This is what I usually call gets and guts. This is simple. I'm sure everybody's done it. In college, we did 50 balls. I think we should do a 50 ball right now. But yeah.
You should. I'll do the first two.
So, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I got to come up here. So, it's important, again, if you're going to be realistic. When I feed a drill like this, like I have to Scott, I don't care how he hits the back. I can care less. I don't care whether it follows through or grip or anything. I don't care. I don't care whether it steps in, open stance. All I want him to do is hit it back. That's it. These are going to be in your way. So again, the way I like to do this in practice is to toughen them up. He's got to, let's say we're doing a 50 ball. You got to work after that. I mean, a 10 ball is fine for starting out. Gets a point every ball he hits in. If he hits it in the net, he goes -1. The other thing, keeping it real, pressure points. If he gets, let's say we're doing 50, he's got 49 in. He misses number 50. He's going back. Usually I just chop it in half. He's going back to 25. We do that with all our point play games too. Kid gets match point, they lose it, they're going way down. Ready, Scott? Let's do it! Can we turn up the music? Fire it up. We're having Metallica on there. There we go. So anyway, it's gets and guts. I don't care how he does it, I just care that he does it. Tweener opportunity, tweener opportunity. Come on, dude. Good, here you go. You all right? Boom. Come on. Come on! Anyway, you get picture, right? You get picture. It's just all over the place, okay? Again, another little detail. I know I keep saying this over and over, but I just want to stress it. Don't feed from here all the time. If this went on forever, you'd see me walking around, feeding from here, feed from this side, all over the place, man. Don't feed from one spot. The ball comes from different places. So move the basket around. If you have a basket like this, and you do this often, you can just, while you're feeding, you can just run into it, push it around like that. Are you want to do that too? Do it gets or guys? No, I don't have time. No, I didn't even want to talk about it. I just wanted Scott to have to do it. That really wasn't necessary even for this presentation. I just wanted Scott to do that. So anyway, I'm moving on. Point play. Agassi games. Lindsay, come on down here. Come on down here. I'm flying now, okay? This is where I get, and I realize I got 10 minutes left, so I'm flying. These are Agassi games. I learned them from, I think I read some article that Agassi did these all the time. I'm going to feed the ball to you. When I feed it, Lindsay will touch. Let's do the double sideline. That'll be more fun. She's going to touch the double sideline and play the point out. Real simple. Lindsay's done this a million times. Go. Lindsay. No, you're the runner. So let's do it again. Scott, you're up. Start right there. I feed it. She goes. All we're doing is creating an emergency, right? A defensive situation. Go. And the way I do this, Lindsay stays over until she gets 5. Back to the middle. Hurry. Go. All right. Now, just moving ahead, going fast. Wow, this is gonna be tough, Lindsay. Let's do it for fun though. You gotta touch that. Okay. Go. I gave you some time. Look at that. But I'm not just doing this for her. When you're doing this in practice, you've got to do it for them too. You heard what Scott said to Rob, drop shot. So am I giving her a workout? Absolutely.